What's up, guys? So this is gonna be my February pickups. I decided to do this a week early just cause I'm snowed in, not really much to do, kind of bored. Um, but yeah, I doubt I'll be picking up anything else this week. So this is probably just gonna be the stuff that I get this month. Um, yeah, so let's get started. I got a lot of retro games. I actually did a trade. I never do trades, man. I really don't initiate trades unless people come and ask me for trades. Um, I know that a lot of people say that in order to build a big collection you gotta do trades. Well, I mean, I haven't. I usually don't do trades because I usually don't have anything to trade. But I'll get into the trade later. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the trade situation. But yeah, I got some old school games. I got some newer games. I got yeah. Let me just show you these joints. Alright, first thing is not game related, but it's a comic book. It's Deadpool issue number 68 from his first volume. I saw this for an awesome price, dude. I got it for $6. Now, that's kind of a lot, I mean, obviously for a comic, but, comics aren't that expensive. They're pretty much around that, for $4 new. But anyways, this comic was from 2001, I think. I'm missing 15 issues to complete his first volume, and I mean these issues are expensive. Deadpool's first volume is expensive because at the time he wasn't as popular as he is now, and his series was like low production, so they didn't make really that many copies of each issue. So these comics that I need now go between $15 to even $50 for one issue in his series. It's ridiculous. The most expensive one that I still need is the one where he fights Punisher. Luckily, I bought the second part of that Punisher story. I bought that back, because I would buy Deadpool comics every now and then when I was in high school, and luckily I bought that when that one's like another $30. Thank God, saved myself $30. I've had that comic for close to 15 years now, but I still need the first issue where they're like pointing guns at each other. That one's. But I gotta get it to complete my series, so I'm almost done. Just like I said, 15 more issues. But I really like this cover too. Haven't read it, but I'm gonna be reading all of them once I get all the issues. So I want to show you that. That's not comic. That's not game related. But I'll probably show you guys the trade last because it's like one of the coolest trades I've ever done. Yeah, let's see what games I want to show you next. I went I went to GameStop and bought me these 3 PS3 games. Man, I'm loving the PS3, dude. Like, for real. They have a lot of cool titles. Better than the 360. I had a 360 first, and I really liked 360, but I don't know, just something about the PS3 I just like. I just like Sony. I think PlayStation is just good. PS1, PS2, PS3. So the first one is I got Tekken Tag 2. Me and my friend were playing Tekken 6 at my crib. He really loves Tekken, and I was like, you know what, dude? Why don't we just go get Tekken Tag 6, Tekken Tag Tournament 2? Because I always wanted to play Tekken Tag. I always wanted to play this. I never played it, and so we went to GameStop and I bought it. Came back and played it. Like Tekken just has so much content, and like all the characters are already there. And I just love Tekken, so got back into that. These next 2 games I bought at GameStop yesterday. But I was there looking for, I went to GameStop, I was looking for Vanquish for 360, couldn't find it, so instead I got these 2. Wasn't planning on spending that much. I spent $30 between these 2 games, which isn't bad, but I got Aqua Plus Dream Match. It's actually a fighting game. It's an anime fighting game made by Atlas. I think it's like a combination of all these anime characters put into one. Kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's like these anime characters that Atlas is in charge of. I don't know. I don't recognize any of them. So, but it's a pretty decent fighter. I got this game for like $17, brand new, I think. I took it to my friend's house yesterday because every Friday we play a game out of this place, and we just play a whole bunch of games. Brought it. He didn't even know I was bringing it, and we just played it all night pretty much. We tried to beat it. We tried to get good with the characters. Try to see which characters we mess with the most, that we like. But yeah, it's a pretty decent fighter. I was also trying to get that one was a little bit more expensive, but it was Arcana Hearts 3. I didn't get that one. That one was like $30 by itself. But Instead, I got this one, which isn't bad. And then I got this game, because this game was super cheap, and I always wanted to play this, because this game looks super tight, dude. Killer is Dead. It looks like, it looks very similar to No More Heroes for the Wii. But I hear this game's really good. So I got it. It's $10, and it's fresh, dude. I like these PS3 cases, dude. Like, it's just fresh. Love it. So I'm going to be playing this tonight after I upload this video. Let's see. I went to the thrift, and holy crap, I actually found games at the thrift. Damn, it's been a long time, but I found 4 GameCube games and 1 360 game. That 1 360 game is Velvet Assassin. Never heard of this. I thought it looked cool. I looked at it. It looked it was complete. It was fresh, and it was $3, I think. So it wasn't bad. All these GameCube games were pretty much $3 as well. They were all complete. I usually don't be picking up games like this, but like I said, I usually don't see GameCube games, and if I can find them for cheap for $3, I'll get them, dude. There was other GameCube games I didn't pick up, like, you know, like some baseball games and some other, like, I don't know. But games like this, Nickelodeon, Avatar: The Last Airbender, I usually don't buy games that are like cartoons, like stuff from Nickelodeon. Like I don't be buying SpongeBob SquarePants games. I don't be buying Fairly Odd Parents games. I don't like those cartoons. Like, I hate cartoons of today, dude. But this one actually looked decent. Like I said, it was $3, so it wasn't gonna be hitting my wallet too hard, and I decided to buy it. I got Hot Wheels World Race, just a racer. Looked, yeah. Got Extreme G Racing. I remember renting this for PS2 back in the day. Acclaim. Acclaim doesn't even. Acclaim went down, dude. And the last one, I got this. I thought this game was kind of rare. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not like no. You know, I paid less than what it's worth, I guess, and that is Animaniacs, The Great Edgar Hunt. And it actually looks pretty good. You know, I really like Animaniacs. I grew up with it. Like, I remember when it first aired. It aired when I was like in 3rd grade, and I kind of hated it when I was in 3rd because I was like, "What is this? This is stupid." And after a while, I thought it was kind of funny. So, whatever. So those are the 4 GameCube games I copped. I got 2 miscellaneous Sega games. First one, I went on eBay. I looked up the cheapest Saturn games I could buy for free shipping, and this one came up. This one was Midway Presents Arcade's Greatest Hits, the Atari Collection 1. $9.99 free shipping. Haven't bought a Saturn game in a while, so I was like, alright. So, I mean, I played it. Didn't play it for too long because it's Atari games. I really don't care too much for Atari or that generation of gaming. That's just way before my time. So, this game, you know, I got it because I was missing a box. You know, I already had the game in the manual, but I ended up buying it complete again just because I couldn't find the box alone for a good price. At least I wasn't gonna pay $20 just for the box when I can pay $20 for a complete game. So I have a double of this game. I have a double manual and a double cart, so I'm gonna be trading that into like a game store. But that game is Sonic and Knuckles. Finally got this in the box, man. I've been looking for this forever. So, you know, it's one of my favorite games. I remember the original cart that I have, I bought it at a rental store when they were getting rid of the Genesis games, but they never provided the original box. They provided like a rental store box, so I've always had the game loose with the manual. But this game came with the box, the game. The listing said there was no manual, but when I got the game, I looked inside the box and the manual was in there. I guess the guy didn't realize it, but it was hidden in there, but it's 100% complete now. But so glad I got that. Yeah, and so, you know, I'm trying to, all the loose games I have, I'm trying to get in the box, and these are the only games left. These are the only loose games in my collection. Like, I've tried so hard to find boxes for these games. Like, I was just thinking of just trading these in and just buying these, just like, but like, you know, I need box for Side Pocket, I need the box for Comic Zone. I actually bought this brand new back in the day. I don't know what I did with the box, dude. And then I need the box for Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Can't find the boxes for that shit. And then the 2 NES games is Monster Party and Tecmo Cup Soccer Game. I found these two at the thrift like a while back. So, you know, I just never was. I've been always looking for, you know, just the boxes alone, but I can't find them. So I'll keep looking. But if anybody has, if anybody has these boxes, please let me know, dude. I'm willing to pay you. I don't care. I just need the box. I don't want loose games hanging around my collection. You know what I mean? Yeah. So before I have 4 games I really want to show you, but before I do that, my friend, he got rid of his Xbox 360 to get an Xbox One, and he was getting rid of all his games, and these were the only games that GameStop wouldn't let him trade in, so he just gave them to me for free, and that is Halo, the original for Xbox, and Halo 2, the limited collector's edition. I already have these 2 games, so I'm going to be trading these in as well. I don't need those. Okay. These 4 games. Woo! Everybody knows I'm trying to get a TurboGrafx 16 set, so I'm pretty close. I got 4 new TurboGrafx games. This puts me at 81 complete in-box TurboGrafx titles. So I need 13 more. I'm trying to get as close as I can. You know, if I can't get a full set, whatever. I know I won't be able to get Magical Chase because I'm not paying $7 grand for a video game, dude. Fuck that, dude. Put that shit on the down payment of my house. But yeah, let me show you these games, man, because these games are hard to find in the box. I'm telling you. First game is Newtopia. Finally got me Newtopia. Gosh, like, you know, I've been trying to get a complete TurboGrafx set for at least a year now, and so I've been hunting down, like, I'm on eBay all the time looking at newly listed. So I'm on there all the time looking and looking and looking. And I've been doing it for a year now. And this game I passed up on this game when I first started looking for TurboGrafx games, thinking that, you know, okay, this game's pretty common. I'll get it later. Sure enough, man, I haven't seen this game in months in the box. Thankfully, somebody put it up for auction. I got it. But yeah, the game's Newtopia. What I've heard, I haven't played it yet because I actually got this in today. It's just like, you know, Legend of Zelda from back in the day. So I'll check that out. This game actually looks pretty cool. I don't have part 2. That's a game I still need. I still need part 2. Next game is Time Ball. I was watching this on eBay, and it ended at like $90, dude. And I wasn't paying that much for this game because I know this game is not worth $90. So I did bid, my highest bid, but I got overbid by $40. So fuck that. So what I did is I knew in the back of my mind, like I already knew that Amazon had a seller that was selling this for $40. So when I saw that I lost that auction for $90, I was like, fuck that. I went in Amazon and immediately bought this for $40. So I saved myself $50. You know what I mean? I don't know why people are paying $100 for this game. It's ridiculous. But yeah, copped it. And the game is not even that great, to tell you the truth. These next 2 games, man, these games are super hard to find in the box. So like I said, I've been looking for these games for a year now, consistently, every day, looking and looking. That's how I've been able to get 80 of these in such a short amount of time. But this game I have never seen in the box throughout the whole year. I've seen one, and that was a couple months ago. It was like $300. Buy it now, sealed. I didn't want it. I was like, that's stupid. But I have never seen this up for auction. Never. I've only seen it that one time within the year. So within the year, finally, this game finally came up, you know, throughout the listings. And I saw it and I was like, I am not going to lose this auction, dude. I am not going to wait another year or so. You know, you never know when this might come up again. But that game is Night Creatures. Like, you know, again, like these games, you can find these games in the case, in the manual, but getting them in the box is just, that's just a challenge in and of itself, dude. Not only that, they're expensive as shit. So, you know, these games, these TurboGrafx games you see, like the majority of them, they go for over $100. So each game is pretty much $100. Like, it's not, you know, it's not just having the money to buy these, it's also finding them. But this game, the cover looks alright, but this game sucks, dude. You think it's like an Altered Beast clone, but no way, dude. It's like a side scroller with some guy with a sword. It's weird, but I'm so happy to get that, dude, because that game is hard to get. This game is also hard to get, but I see this in the box a lot more than the game I just showed you. But I think this game This game's a lot better. I think this game's cooler, and this game is actually getting up there in price, and it's getting up there as one of the harder to find games to get in the box, of course. And that is a Chu Man Fu. It's kind of like an arcade type of game. You like, what do you try to do? You like move balls to blocks. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. But man, you know, again, this is another title I haven't seen in years. This one seller had this game up on eBay for months. He had it for like buy it now for like 200 or some shit. Nobody bought it. You know what I mean? And finally, I guess he decided, like, fuck this, nobody's gonna buy it. So he dropped the price down to 150. Nobody bought it. Then he dropped it down to 120. Nobody bought it. And finally, he put it up for auction. That's when I snagged that shit up, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely buy it now, dude. So glad to have this because that game is hard as shit to find too. So that, like I said, that puts me at 81, 13 left. Hopefully, I can try to complete it by the end of this year. I mean, but they're just hard to find, dude. Like I said, it's just a matter of finding them. At the same time, you gotta find them for a good price, dude. You can't just be dropping down whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta know how much these things are worth. So yeah, those are the games. Now let me show you the last thing, which is the trade. So I'm on Instagram, and a guy that follows me on Instagram, you know, I don't remember the name. It's like Bew. I don't want to say his last name, but you know, Bew. He Instagrammed me with this photo of this item, and I looked at it, and he mentioned like, hey man, you know, are you interested in something like this? And it's gaming related, but it's not a video game. And I looked at it and I was like, dude, that looks pretty cool. I was like, yeah, man, if it's the right price, I'll definitely buy it. Like, I typically don't buy this type of stuff. So I don't know how much it's worth. I really don't know how much it's worth. So, you know, he asked me, he was like, hey man, you know, I could do a trade or whatever. He's like, do you have any more of those Jordans, a certain type of Jordans? And because I'm not really into shoes like that anymore. And he wanted a specific pair, but I sold that pair a while back. But, you know, I told him that I did have some shoes that I was trying to get rid of, and so I gave him a list, and he was like, yeah, you know, I'll take the... I told him, if you don't want the kicks, I'll pay you $50 for this. Because, like I said, I don't know how much this is worth. And instead he wanted the shoes. So I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, we did the trade. He sent it to me first. I sent him the shoes after. But, you know, I gave him some extra stuff. I gave him a t-shirt, a Jordan poster, some retro cards. He sent me this, but he also... I don't know. He also sent me a GameCube for free. He said he didn't need it. He was just sitting around. So I was like, sure, man. I mean, I'll take it. So it came. It was came with all the plugs. It was a platinum GameCube. Within the GameCube, it had a Zelda Wind Waker, just a disc only. But I actually sold that. I sold that, dude. Like, I already have the game, you know, and it's loose. So I ended up selling that. So but I still have this. Still got the platinum. Came with a platinum controller. It came with a platinum wireless controller, and he also gave me a black controller, which I keep, which I'm pretty much gonna keep. He told me I could do whatever I want with this, you know, sell it, whatever. I already have a GameCube. I told him he didn't have to send it, man. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it, but I didn't want him to spend too much money on shipping, but he said he didn't care, so I didn't mind, you know, getting that. I guess if he was trying to give it away, sure. So I plan on trading this in to get more games, you know, since I already have it. But I'm keeping the black controller, because now I have 4 controllers, you know what I mean? And in order to trade this in, I have to trade in the controller with it. I have to trade this one. So he got that. So that's what he gave me for free. But the main item he traded me for the pair of Jordans was this. So basically what this is, it is a vintage 1989 Super Mario Nintendo store sign, I think, or like a store display. It's 2-sided too. Excellent condition, dude. Look at this. Like, it's nice condition, man. It's a lot better than I expected. Very colorful, very bright. So I have it hanging on my wall. But yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about this. I don't know too much about promotional items, store displays, because like I said, I usually don't buy that type of stuff. But, you know, he was getting rid of it. He said he found it in the storage, and he's had it for a long time, and trying to get rid of it, you know. And, dude, this looks really good in my game room, dude. Like, this is like my little prized possession now. It's like I said, it's vintage. I'm guessing it's from 88 or 89 because it has Mario Brothers 2, the cover from Mario Brothers 2 where it has a little turnip. But yeah, man, very shiny gold seal quality. No cracks, no dents, no scratches, nothing. So hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, I'll do one of these so you guys can see it better. You know, 'cause it's pretty big. But yeah, and it's like pops out like a 3D type of sign. So thanks again, man. I appreciate it if you're watching this video. I have them on Instagram. But yeah, like I said, if anybody has anything to trade, dude, like, cause like I said, I don't initiate trades. But if any of you guys have like gaming related stuff that you don't want, you know, I'm willing to. We can make a you know, a deal. I could, you know, send you, you know, how much I'm willing to pay, or if you know, if anybody, you know, I got some hats or some sneakers, I'll trade. I mean, as for games, I really don't have doubles, and I'm really not trying to trade anything that I don't have doubles of. But yeah, if you guys any trades, man, like I said, I'm down. I'm down. Like, just let me know what you know, it doesn't hurt to ask. You know, if it doesn't go, if the deal doesn't go through, that's fine, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I would have never gotten this if he didn't say anything about it. So, but I'm very happy with this, dude. This is tight. So, other than that, that's it, guys. That was my pickups videos for February. I hope you liked that. I liked it, obviously. Wasn't that many games, but you know, the trade was what sealed the deal for me. So, the next pickups will be end of March. Show you what I got for the end of March, for the whole month of March. And yeah, other than that, guys, appreciate you watching. Peace out.